Hey, today I want to talk to you about swimming with tendonitis in one arm and a pulled muscle in another arm. The short story is that I moved a bunch of books around Christmas time and I got some tendonitis in my arm right here. I've never had that before in my life. And then in compensating with trying to find the movements that didn't hurt and to let that heal, I managed to strain a muscle in this arm. And this arm I already have some nerve damage in from a ruptured disc I had in my neck a few years ago. So it was a little bit sad. I had all these arm problems and I like to swim and I like to garden. And so I was trying to problem solve how I was going to approach that. I was pleasantly surprised to find that swimming, even though it might have hurt a little bit right at first, tended to make my arms loosen up, and there has been healing going on with steady swimming all those months. I find that it helped to do some trigger point therapy on this tendonitis in this elbow, probably once or twice a day. If I would just push in there, it would release things. My tendonitis was right there. I know you can get it in other parts of your arm as well. But part of the reason that I think I could keep swimming with this going on with my arms is because of two things. One, having learned the way to relax while I'm swimming, which is basically the method that you hear called total immersion, where you've learned the balance. And even though I have been swimming for many years at in a lane pool, I always felt like I was struggling with swimming until I learned this method. And a couple of years ago I took lessons to learn that, just a few lessons, and it just made a world of difference. And I was able to learn to breathe on both sides and just swim so much more relaxed. So that was the first thing that I think has really helped me be able to swim in spite of the arm issues. And the second thing was that a follow-up lesson that I did with the same person that I learned the relaxed swimming with was to learn how to feel the power in my stroke. And I'm not going to attempt to show you all of that, but just to give you something maybe to look into. And that meant that when I was taking my stroke, you go in like this, and I was keeping my elbow up in my stroke like that, and it tended not to strain my shoulder and other things. So now I'm going to turn on my endless pool, and I'm just going to demonstrate that I can indeed swim. That's just a little demonstration. I have already swum 20 minutes today. That's how much I've been swimming regularly, 3 times a week. I periodically will go up a little bit, but I just find that the 20 minutes fits well into the schedule. I find that swimming actually helps my arms relax, so even if I'm having pain, like I said, from doing other things or learning how to deal with it, and then maybe just a little bit when I start swimming, it feels better after I've been swimming for a while. When I first had the pulled muscle in particular, right here, my biggest problem was not the pull and the stroke, but it was when I was raising my arm out of the water, and it was a relief to put it down like that. But again, I found that the more that I relaxed in my form and used the high elbow under the water as well, which is more like this under the water, the better it got. So I hope that hearing some of this can encourage any of you who are having arm pain, that swimming can be both continued and beneficial to those issues.